How's it going, everyone? Brenden here once again with another episode of Gaming Details. In this week's video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the Animal Crossing games. So without further ado, let's jump right in. For our first detail, we'll be heading to Animal Crossing New Horizons. In the game, if you're fishing and catch a zebra turkey fish, your character will hold them up differently than most other fish. This is because in real life, lionfish, which is what the turkey fish is supposed to be, have venomous spines that stick out of them that can be very harmful if touched. So, it makes more sense to handle the fish in the way that is being shown in the game. Another exotic fish that can be found in Animal Crossing is the football fish. In real life, this animal is known as the anglerfish, and it sort of looks like the sleep paralysis demon of the sea. Well, the female version does at least. The male sort of looks like a chode with fins, which you can see if you look in the aquarium. Tired of the fish details yet? Well, don't worry, here's another one for you all. In Animal Crossing New Leaf, if you go to the museum where they have a fish tank with a piranha and stand in front of it, the piranha will try to attack you. The Animal Crossing series has always had an in-game version of holidays, but did you know that on the first and last days of Bunny Day, Zipper will appear and jump for joy anytime you see him? But what happens when you aren't looking? If you use your camera to continue to look at him while you walk away, Zipper will stop jumping and catch his breath. In Animal Crossing New Horizons, there's a villager named Flora who is a flamingo. If you go to her house, you'll notice a few odd things about it. One of them being that she appears to have a bunch of plastic flamingo yard decorations standing around. This is because in real life, flamingos tend to become stressed when alone and not in a flock, so it seems that the plastic ones are there to keep her company. The next thing that you might notice is that there's no bed to be found in her house, and this is because flamingos are known to sleep standing up. For our next detail, we're jumping out of the water and taking a look towards the sky. In Animal Crossing New Horizons, if you've recently flown to someone else's island, you may see a trail of vapor from the plane that you just arrived on. Continuing in New Horizons, let's head over to the museum. In the fossil exhibit area, you can see an evolutionary tree on the floor connecting to all of the displays. This design may have been inspired by Tokyo's National Museum of Nature and Science. Another interesting detail about this area of the museum is that it shows the evolutionary paths which led to the modern villagers in the game. Also, the final display is a human ancestor, and if you stand in the empty spot above it, the light will shine down on you. Now let's head over to Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. In the game, there's a holiday known as Toy Day, which is basically like Christmas Eve. If your birthday happens to fall on this in-game holiday, there's some characters that will have unique dialogue for you about it. Going back to New Horizons, there's plenty of fun and unique villagers in the game. You can tell that the developers spent a lot of time working on all of their looks and personalities, but what you may not have noticed is that they even spent the extra time giving them their own unique footprints. If you go near the sand, you can see that the characters leave footprints that reflect their actual feet. On to our ninth detail, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, the Nintendo Switch is priced at the same amount it's worth in real life. In-game, the Switch goes for 29,980 bells, which is equal to the retail price before tax in yen. For our final detail, let's talk about Dodo Airlines. You may notice that the two who run the company are named Orville and Wilbur, but what you might not have realized is that Orville and Wilbur are the names of the Wright brothers, the first people to successfully invent and fly a motorized airplane. Also a bit ironic, dodo birds lost the ability to fly shortly before they went extinct, which sort of makes it fitting that they run the airline business in this game. Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode of Gaming Details. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to comment if you have a suggestion for which game we should cover next in this series. Also, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified when new videos come out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.